So this is Lindera benzoin, commonly called spicebush or common spicebush, northern spicebush, wild allspice, Benjamin bush. Anyway, Lindera benzoin. It is an understory tree. It turns yellow in the fall, as you can see here. The fruits have been used as a substitute for allspice. You can see them right over here. Are a favorite of different kinds of birds, especially thrushes, where they provide very deep energy stores, lots of rich proteins and lipids. It's an understory tree. If you were to break up the leaves, they have a fantastic lemony little smell to it, but that also makes them distasteful to things like deer. This is one of those where the deer have actually helped this thing to survive quite a bit, reducing their competition with plants that the deer do favor, and allowing this that they don't favor to grow underneath. It's a shrub in the laurel family, very short growing, rarely gets more than about 12 feet tall, maybe sometimes 15. Again, changes yellow in the spring. The leaves can be made into tea. The twigs can be steeped into another kind of tea. The fruits, of which you can see some right over here, are really quite tasty. That's what's used as a substitute for allspice. And in reality, they have two different aspects to them. They have the flesh on it, which has one kind of flavor, and I love it with venison and so forth. And then the actual seed itself, which when it was dried out was used again as a substitute for allspice and can be stored well into winter. So anyways, an all-season type of thing. Not a lot of things feed on it. Very few lepidopterans. Does include a spicebush swallowtail, although they do prefer sassafras to this tree, and the Promethea moth. It's Promethea moth that also likes it. Anyways, a neat little plant that actually is doing better, usually understory, edges of woods, especially where there's river nearby. A lot of times it was used as an indicator of good, rich agricultural lands. Anyways, what a neat little tiny type of plant to have, and one that's actually, really spreading thanks to the reduced competition and it not being favored to eat by deer. Anyways, a great little plant. Turns yellow in the fall, as I already mentioned. In the springtime, and a name for it, wild forsythia, has to do with the tiny little buds, little tiny flowers that come up. But because the tree, most of the woods are bare or whatever, it really stands out in this light yellow look to it. So anyways, a great woodland plant that's actually faring very, very well. Common or eastern spicebush.